Now I want to go over the different types of external storage they have. Again, stuff that you'll see. So one of the most recognizable usable ones are USB drives. They're also called flash drives or thumb drives. It's all the same thing. It's going to hold whatever information you want on there, documents, pictures, images, anything you can fit on there. And they come in different sizes, up to, who knows, they get really big now, like 32 gigabytes, stuff like that. Then you have SD cards. So you have your regular sized SD cards, which these are used mostly in cameras to store your pictures from your camera. And you have micro SD cards. So those are those little bitty cards, and they're usually found in your phone. So with the micro SD cards, you do have to have an adapter if you want to use it in another, like let's say your computer has an SD card slot, you can use a micro SD card in that micro SD adapter and then put that in your computer. These are kind of the same as USB drives too. It doesn't have to have just pictures or to be used on your phone or camera. You can use them on with anything. So if you want to save a document to an SD card, you can do that as well. Then there are CDs and DVDs, which do the same kind of thing. Just because it's a CD doesn't mean that it has to only have music on it. The same with DVDs. It's not always just videos. And then also with DVDs, just because it's a DVD doesn't mean that it will necessarily play in your DVD player. So if like you were to get a backup of pictures from your phone at like a drugstore kiosk and they put it on a DVD, that doesn't necessarily mean that DVD will play in your DVD player unless your DVD player is capable of viewing photos on there. So same kind of thing as USB storage, you can just put files on there to save. Then there are external hard drives. So these are mostly used for backups of lots of files because they come in very big sizes. Like I have one that is a terabyte, which is 1,000 gigabytes, so it's very big. And I keep all my pictures on there. I can run some programs off of there. It's not as stable as the internal hard drive on your computer, but you can do, like I said, run programs and stuff off of there. These are just good for overall backup kind of things, or really whatever you want to do with them as well. Again, it just holds a lot of storage. They'll connect to your computer through a USB cable. And then there's cloud storage, which you've probably heard of. So this is like any of the examples here. Google Drive is one that I use a lot. It's free. It gives you like, I think 15 gigabytes of storage. The benefit of cloud storage is that it's not physical. So you don't have that worry of physical storage being damaged or having to take it with you anywhere. And you can access your cloud storage on any device. So I can access my Google Drive from home, but I can also access it from here on a different computer. So that is kind of the benefit of those. The only thing you would have to remember is like your sign-on information, your password, and all that good stuff. And then cell phones are actually types of external storage as well. So cell phones have their own internal storage, but they are external storage. So it's kind of goes both ways there. If you have an Android phone, usually those have a slot for the micro SD card. So you can use that to save like your pictures onto the SD card and then transfer those from the SD card to the computer. Not all of them have that. Like I said, a lot of them do. With iPhones, they just have a finite amount of internal storage, but you can still, you take pictures and stuff on your iPhone, you can get those pictures off by plugging them into your computer, and it'll either pop up with iTunes, you can take stuff off that, or you can do drag and drop, like I will show you how to do later. And so those are the main types of external storage.